What's going on, everyone? How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. And in today's video, we're taking a look at the WWE Fan Takeover Ultimate Edition Rey Mysterio. Let's get into it.
Oh, right, the mail's here.
Yo, he's gone. Let's party.
Yo, Mikey, you want some pizza? Radical dude. Hey, Kakarot.
What's up, Vegeta?
Today's the day I will finally defeat you. Everyone, back to your places. He's coming.
Dude Retro Toy Reviews. Alright, and here's the packaging for Rey Mysterio. And this is your typical packaging for the Ultimates line. Nothing too exciting, but you do have some really cool shots right there of the figure. And then you have a shot right there of Rey Mysterio himself. You got right here some info about Rey Mysterio. Some info right here. You got some stats down here on the bottom, so pretty interesting. And you have a nice big open window right here so you can see the figure and all of the accessories that he comes with. Comes with some really cool stuff, some really nice accessories. So with that out of the way, with the packaging out of the way, let's go ahead and open this figure up and let's check him out. Alright, and here is Rey Mysterio out of the packaging. And this figure looks really good. Let's go ahead and get a close-up look of the detail of this. Alright, look at that detail. I'm not too much of a fan of the head sculpt right there. The facial expression looks a little goofy, but it looks okay, I guess. The mask, though, looks really good. I love the look of the mask. Like, look at that detail on that mask. Looks so good. And look at the tattoos. The tattoos are looking really good. I have no idea if these are completely accurate to Rey Mysterio, but the tattoos visually do look really nice. Looks really good. Check out the pants right here. Look at the design, the art right there on the pants. Looks really good. And then down here at the feet, not too much down there. A little plain, a little boring. But that is the detail of the figure. Looks good. Loving what I'm seeing. Alright. Alright, so with that out of the way, with the detail, let's go ahead and get into this articulation, because I do have something that I want to nitpick about. So with the articulation right here in the head, you're not getting much. You're not getting much back and forward, mostly because, let's take that head off. Look at this ball joint. This ball joint really sucks. You get a little back and a little forward, but that is it. You're not getting anything. I'm trying to get it go side to side, and it's like not moving at all. So there's really not much movement you're going to get out of this ball joint. So the articulation on the head right there isn't the greatest. And right here in the arm goes out that much. And you got a really, really nice butterfly joint right here. So if you turn that arm and you go inwards and then you move that arm in, you get some nice articulation in that arm forward. He goes really good across his chest right there. And then back, that is insane. The amount of motion you get out of that butterfly joint going back is just crazy. That is so good. And then you do have a bicep swivel. You have a double elbow joint right there. Really nice. Right here at the hand swivels, goes in and out just like so. Really nice. Now right here is where I have the biggest complaint. The crunch sucks. You don't get much forward. Now you do get a lot back. Move those arms out of the way. You do get a lot back, but as far as forward, you're not getting much. You do have a swivel right there, but there's no ball joint or anything right here, so crunchability is not there. It's just not there. Now when you compare that to a Marvel Legends, there's just a straight swivel right there, But because of the cut right here on the ab, look at that. Amazing articulation right there in that ab. Really, really nice. I wish they did something like that with these wrestling figures. And even right here, when you have a McFarlane figure, you got a similar cut right here. And you get a little bit forward. You don't get too much. But there is a ball joint right here at that waist. Right around in here, you have a ball joint. And so it allows it to go back a lot. And it crunches forward. Not as much as the Marvel Legends, but it's more than what you're getting out of this Rey Mysterio. So I wish they just did something where there's at least a ball joint or that nice articulation joint you get in a Marvel Legends. Like, I just wish they did something like that with these wrestling figures. Because the way, wrestlers are, they're very agile. They're very athletic. They're moving throughout the ring. They're moving around a lot. And I just feel like if you had a nice ab crunch, that would go a long way. And it would provide so much more articulation and posing and just everything for this. It would improve this figure so much more. So I'm very disappointed with that ab crunch. And the leg right here, there is a drop down motion. So you can drop down and then you can go out, which provides a really nice side kick. Kicks forward a lot. Goes forward so much. Doesn't go back too much. I mean, you can keep going more, but that looks really goofy. There is a thigh cut. Now, I've realized after doing my review, when I was trying to pose this figure for some really cool shots on the turntable, I realized that the thigh cut on this one specific leg is really loose. And whenever I tried to get them at a certain angle, the leg would just give out under the weight, and it could not hold the weight up of this figure, and it just kept swiveling and just caving under the weight, and it was super annoying to try to pose this figure in specific poses where this leg was kind of arched out. There is a nice double knee joint. And then down here in the foot is where I have another complaint. The foot doesn't go down. It goes down just a little bit, not much. You got some toe articulation right there, which is nice. And there is a little bit of a rocker. So you do get some right there. But as far as up and down motion, you're not going to get much out of that foot. And that's mostly because of the sculpt right here of the pants. And so that is all of the articulation with this Rey Mysterio figure. Let's go ahead and get into the accessories. So first up, you have this really nice belt right here that he comes with. This Cruiserweight Championship belt. I have no idea if this is accurate to when he had it. I don't know. I'm not big into collecting wrestling figures. I don't have a lot of them. I just have the Ultimate Edition Ultimate Warrior. So I have that, but that's it. I am mostly just getting figures of wrestlers that I've loved ever since I was a kid, like Rey Mysterio, who is my favorite wrestler. So I have no idea if this is accurate or not, but it does come with that. It has these little pegs right there, and you have the holes right there on that end. And so you can have him wear it. Just have that around there. Bring the belt over. That plugs in place just like that. So yeah, it is a little loose. You could maybe get it tighter, but he can wear that championship belt. And he does come with this pair of alternate hands right here. These are really cool. I love the look of these. And these, you just pull that hand off like so. You just put this one on that. And there you go. The hand looks, honestly, the hand looks a little big. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's coming over well on the camera. But the hand does look a little big. He comes with two alternate heads. He comes with this one right here where his mouth is closed. But if you look right there on the side of the lip, there's a little black dot. I've tried to remove it and I can't. So that is kind of annoying. I have that little black dot right there. So that is one head. And then you got this one right here. And this one right here, the hands are actually sculpted to the head because they're holding the straps right there that strap under his chin. So, really cool. I'll show you how you put this one on as well. It is a little tricky. Mostly because putting it on, you have to be really careful with this. You don't want to bend it too much because you don't want to break this peg right here. But let's take the head off. Let's put this one on. There's this alternate head. This one's a little bit tighter. I feel like you do get maybe a little bit more movement out of that one. Not sure. And then this one here, I'll put the head on first, and then I take the hands off. And then what I do is I move the pegs down like so. And then I take the arm and I just move it up in there and slowly push. You don't want to put too much pressure on it because, like I said, you don't want to break that peg. So this is a little scary to do because you don't want to break the arm or the peg trying to put it on. And you slowly just push. Maybe I'll bring this one down a little bit more. That one's not going in. There we go. There we go. So if you want to see how that looks, it looks like he's about to take his mask off. So that's really cool. Just very tricky to put on. Just be very careful with those pegs and bending the arm. You don't want to break anything. Just be very careful. You don't want to snap those pegs too much. But yeah, pretty cool looking though once you do get it on. It comes with a white towel, I guess. I think this is a towel. You can just throw it over his shoulder like so. I think this is supposed to be like a towel, but he does come with that. And he also comes with this really, really cool fabric shirt. Get a close up of that shirt right there. You can faintly see the WWE symbol right there. Just faintly. It's there. And that's the front of the shirt. Looks really cool. And this is my first time having a wrestling figure that comes with a shirt. I only have the Ultimate Edition Ultimate Warrior, and he doesn't have a shirt, but I think you put it on this way. At least this is how I've been putting it on. Put it on just like you would if you're putting it on like a toddler. Raise their arms up, slide that shirt down, bring the arms around, and there you go. That is Rey Mysterio with his shirt. But yeah, looks pretty cool. I like it. Alright, and here we are at the size comparison. And as we bring out this measuring tape right here, looks like Rey Mysterio is standing right at like 6 1/4 inches tall. And for a And to compare him to another wrestling figure, here is the Ultimate Edition Ultimate Warrior. And here is a Masters of the Universe Masterverse He-Man. And I thought it'd be cool to bring him out because I don't know why, but He-Man always reminds me of wrestling. Like, he just looks like he would be a wrestler. So I thought that would be a cool comparison. Take He-Man out. And there he is next to another Rey Mysterio. There is the Masters of the WWE Universe Rey Mysterio. Let's take out him. And since Rey Mysterio is on the shorter side as a wrestler, let's compare him to another short character. Here is Wolverine from Marvel Legends. Let's take him out. Let's compare him to another fighter. Here is the Ryu from the Jada Toys Street Fighter 2 line. Take out Wolverine. And for fun, I thought it'd be cool to compare him to a NECA movie, Ninja Turtle. And so that is my review of the Fan Takeover Ultimate Edition Rey Mysterio. This figure is good. I really do like the accessories that he comes with. I love the sculpt of the figure. I love the paint that is there. It looks good. Now, I do have that one alternate head that did have that little black spot on the side of the lips, so there was that. But besides that, the sculpt and the paint and the detail of this figure, I thought was really good. The articulation is what's really throwing me off with this figure, with giving it a really, really good review or a mid review. The articulation in the head isn't that great. You don't get a whole lot of movement in the head, which does suck. I would have liked for a lot more movement in the head. The ab articulation I thought was actually pretty horrendous. You do get a lot of motion back, but as far as forward crunch, you get almost nothing. And I feel like that is pretty bad for a wrestling figure, or just a luchador in general. I feel like as mobile as luchadors are when they're in the ring, I would have preferred a lot more articulation in the ab. And then I do have that one issue with the thigh cut. Now, I can't be too negative about that because it could just be mine. I don't know. I don't know if it's all of them. I have no idea. But I just wanted to point that out, that I did have that issue with the loose thigh cut. Now, besides those little issues that I've had with the articulation, everything else with this figure I thought was really good. I love all the accessories that he comes with, the sculpt, detail, paint, really good. And for the price, not bad at all. It was $32 on Amazon. It is an Amazon exclusive, so that is one thing that is going to be a little frustrating to get, is once he does sell out on Amazon, he may be hard to find. You may have to get him on eBay or such. But as of right now, making this review, he is still in stock on Amazon. So I'm going to have a link to that in the description down below. And so yeah, that is it for my review. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm Dude Retro, and I'll see you next time.